What's up, guys? I thought it was time to check in and give you a quick update on the pile of parts that I got sitting around here in the garage. The build is finally going to get started. Got pretty much everything I need, so I just wanted to quickly go through everything with you. Had a few requests to kind of see the pile of parts. I think video is probably the best way to go through. So, I'm going to go through a few things here. We got in this box, we got our steering kit, which we got some tube in the corner of the garage. We got some tie rod ends. This is a kit I believe Barnes sells, their 1-ton kit. I originally purchased this secondhand, but it was never used. This is the steering arms for the Kingpin knuckles, but I've since had a change of plans, so we're not going to be using those steering arms. But at least going to be using the rest of this kit with the tie rod arms in there. This over here is for a knuckle rebuild kit, so we got those goodies. Moving over here, we have a bunch of goodies from Artec. So we got our axle brackets for the suspension, kind of with that built-in skid that I love so much. Also have kind of the upper mounts for the rear truss as well as the front 3-link. So we got those goodies. Got some tube inserts here. These boxes, let's see, those are end yokes, so 1350 end yokes for the drive shafts on the axles. I decided going with the Eaton E-Locker for both the front and the rear. Here's the rear on the bottom. In this box over here, this is just kind of my fuel pump hanging out and ready to go into the next tank. We have the Artec back half kit. Let me quickly show you guys this. So that's pretty much what you're going to see when I chop the rear frame and kind of weld that in place and kind of build the rest with tubing. We have a new master cylinder, so let me see if I could zoom in a little bit on this. So part number M390426. This is out of a 2000 Dodge 2500. And that's going to be a direct replacement for the master cylinder in a TJ. We'll be able to have better braking power. I think the only thing that needs to be a little bit updated is the plunger on the master cylinder, making that a little bit longer. Over here we have, come with me this way, we have another pile of parts. So we got some U-joints for the axle shafts. We got a socket for the Dana 60. We got some install kits, which you see here for the gear sets. We got the gear sets themselves, going to be going with 538s. And you guys might remember that originally the axle plan was to have the Ford, the 1979 Ford Snowfighter front axle, and then a Dana 70 rear axle. The rear axle plans have changed though, because that Dana 70 doesn't allow 538 gears. So we are now going to be going with full width Dana 60. So got this off of a buddy. It's already got disc brakes, full width. It's got a spool in there now, but we're going to swap that out. Going to cut off this particular truss kind of in the background here underneath this box. I got the other trusses from Artec, kind of hard to see, but they're under there. That's for the truss for the front and rear axle. Front axle here is getting prepared to strip it down, get it ready for gears as well. Going to be doing that this weekend. And then in this Axis Industries box, this is where my custom fuel cell. So I had been looking at several different fuel cells, all of which kind of had the gallon capacity of about 15 gallons or so. I kind of really wanted something a little bit larger, so reached out to Axis Industries. They were able to custom make that. So once I take that out of the box and we get that going, you'll be able to see the awesomeness of that. Let's see what else we got. We got some wheels that came in. These things, super excited about them. This is some race lines. I love the color. I think it looks awesome, so extremely excited about that. Going to be mounting those up soon. And then we have a pile of parts over here on the ground. And this is all secondhand stuff, but in great shape. We got some crane knuckles that I'm going to be using. We got some 35 spline outer shafts. Attached to the hub assembly here, we got some 35 spline drive slugs. Let's see what else we got. Wait a second. So we got the arms. So crane knuckles are stronger, but they're also keyed. So what I mean by that is this piece here on the other side of the knuckle, it kind of fits right in here and just allows for more strength with the turning, so it doesn't snap. What else do we got? So I also took out my steering box because I sent that over to PSC Motorsports. That's where the box is originally from, but sent that back to them to have the rotation reversed, so that way we could have the pitman arm pointing the opposite direction, going with a flat pitman arm. I got this from Parts Mike, so going to be going with that, so that should be coming back soon. And then really the next dilemma is how to get the Jeep out of the garage. Right now it is just kind of sitting here on jack stands with tons of stuff around it. Kind of got an idea of how we're going to get this thing out of here, so we'll see how well that idea comes to fruition. And then the ORIs, they're kind of packaged right now. I want to get them repainted, but I got ORIs for the suspension as well, so really should be coming together soon, within the next couple months. Between July and August. The axles are kind of the first piece. I really got to strip those down and get them ready for regear. So stay tuned.